Vanguard. Hell yeah. Woo! Y'all may have thought I was Selena up here for a minute, boy. Shit, I was like, I said, give me that one word somebody's gonna pay for me. Give me that haircut what a Mexican's gonna pay. Natives, Mexicans pay. But it's hard out here being a native in front of the Mexicans because honestly, you know what? They'd be like, oh, muy bien. Or they'd be like, what is that? Bonito, yeah, señorita. One time somebody tried to come up to me and ask me something. I was like, buh? I guess. Well, give me that Mexican shit that y'all be buying up then. Let's see who's in attendance. Where my powwow people at? Where my motherfucking powwow? Where the Lulus at, damn it? Where the motherfucking Lulus at? Exactly. Listen, if I had a man in the powwow industry, if I had a man, especially with a drummer, you know, I'll be up in there like rubbing his shoulders every time, boy. I'll be like, and I see where they be like holding their mouth, they be like, shit, I'll be like, all that. The Navajos be looking at me crazy like, that's that southern native. She's from down there, yeah. Crisco, a lot. Where my stomp dance people at, goddammit? Where my hoyos at, yake, yake. I guess. As a kid growing up, and I'd be like, Grandma, how come we don't fucking get the regalia that powwow gets? Shit, they give us a ribbon skirt and a diabetes camp t-shirt. Get on out there. Like, damn. Creek Nation, it's rough. Since they're making Cherokee jokes out here, you know, I was gonna push mine to the side and be nice. And I was thinking, I was like, no, I better not tell these jokes because honestly, I graduated with the Cherokees. I'm from Muskogee Creek. I graduated with the Cherokees at Sequoia. You know, I make money with the Cherokees on the res over there. So no, let's not talk about them. However, I will say that Cherokees don't need to be hosting no goddamn powwows now. I don't know if y'all went to the goddamn festival this past year, but them motherfuckers hired Joel Osteen to say the prayer. After about 5 minutes of dedication to per citizen, the motherfucking powwows was like, shit, fuck that. I was like, I'm with them. Let me tell y'all a little story. No, Lil Mike and Funny Bone, no lie. The first time I seen and I remember Lil Mike and Funny Bone, them motherfuckers were out at Old Paris Flea Market in Oklahoma City. And I would never forget them because they were still the same. They was out there jamming by themselves. They were flashing CDs, but they was in the little slip case, the where you burn CDs. It was like flashing them like a Mortal Kombat fan out you. And I remember seeing them and I would never forget this because like honestly, when I saw them, we were looking eye to eye. And I was like, I'm about 13 years old. What are they? Never forget them. And I told that they loved it, whatever. Lil Mike Funny Bone, they loved me. And I was like, hell yeah, Lil Mike Funny Bone, listen to me. I want to say this real quick. When I did the show, it was outside. Lil Mike Funny Bone, I don't know how old they are, that I'm pretty sure they need to be taking vitamins. Because when they up there fucking getting it, you know what I'm saying? Getting it. They're really getting it. One of them passed out. He fell on the floor. And the first thing I thought, because I'm like, hell yeah, he about to do the cry, baby. The worm or something, because he was just laying there. The next thing you know, the music turned off. And here come two men just carrying them like the Ouija board. Putting them in a lawn chair. You know that's crazy as hell. They got lawn chairs, fold them out. They like whip that up there, threw it out there, put it right there. His brother was like, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. But no, you would think that show was over. That motherfucker got up, did about 2 more songs. I was like, hell yeah! The representation of Native people has like woken up. Like people are literally woken up to realize that that's not what the fuck we look like. That's not what we talk like. That's not honestly how we act like. The fuck? So one of the representations that I seen that I was like, oh hell yeah, was Native fashion. Native fashion? Motherfucking Native people have been creative for years. And it's just been in our own family household. Like Draven said, the long house. It stayed in the long house. It never got out. So now that Native fashion is here, I was like, shit, let me go sign up. I wouldn't mind walking down some Native fashion show. But honestly, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you this story. About like 3 or 4 years ago, I did try to be a Native model. I went signed up. They had it here in Tulsa somewhere at this high school. And they was like, anybody sign up, try out to be Native model, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, shit, let me go. So I was working on my strut, because I can fucking vogue a little bit, y'all. I can fucking do it a little bit. So it was nerve-wracking because like I seen all these beautiful natives in there. And, you know, Native bodies are tall, skinny, back here skinny. And I remember trying out, I had an audition for this shit. So as I was like thinking in my head, I was like, all right, I'm about to audition for this motherfucking shit, so let's get ready. In my head, they weren't playing music, they just wanted to see you strut. But in my head, I had to have music. I needed music. Just can't walk up in there. And so I'm gonna show y'all what I was doing. So they had us girls, they had us like 3 of us lined up. The judges were up there. And they were like, all right. They were like, so-and-so number, go first. And so in my mind, I was like, okay, here we go. And they was like, all right, you next. I was like, okay, here we go. She got a cute face, little waist, thick ass, thin shake, wrong wicked don't. I kind of like look back. But let me tell y'all, when I seen the judge, there's 3 judges, but I seen from the corner of my eye, I seen when I turned like this, the judge kind of like dropped his pen and just like sat back like he was done. He's nah. And I already knew it because honestly I knew what he was thinking of. Because like I got this creek look right here in front. I got this. It's just when I turn my head like this is where my Freedman sits right here. And I knew that motherfucker said, ain't no ribbon gonna fit around that motherfucking ass. Ain't none of my regalia ain't gonna fit over that motherfucking ass. Which is okay, I guess. Let me try fashion over. Shit. Now, what I'm about to say is probably very unpopular, but oh well, I'm gonna say it. Hell yeah, I get that abortion. Hell yeah, I get that abortion. God damn it. And you know why? Because you, sir, don't deserve another motherfucking minute, you. Shit, I don't know what anybody else telling you, but you don't deserve that shit. And that's what I told my drug dealer back in the day. I said, I need 10K to get rid of it. Hey, y'all, my name is Jordan Jayi.